Right, yo, my people, welcome back to another episode of the Out Here podcast. I'm your host, Dttw, and I'm joined by
Mids MB.
got some special guest here today again.
Yes.
Introduce yourself, guys.
J Talks from Dttw podcast.
And I'm just helping him. I'm not part of the podcast.
My right hand man, bruv.
I'm just a guest.
Oh, well, what's your name for the people?
Hammers.
Okay, cool.
Man said, I'm just here doing the background dance.
I'm just here.
Cool. So what we usually do to start off the show, we do a little hit blunt section. So these are just like statements, questions, just to get you thinking. It's a little ice warmer.
You can literally say whatever comes to your mind.
Yeah.
Even if it's dumb, because sometimes the answer's dumb.
And even if it's dumb, if we all argue and you're right, then
cool.
it is what it is, isn't it?
Exactly.
Alright, cool. The first one is the first historian must have been considered a gossiper. Let me word that again. The first historian must have been considered as someone who
First historian.
Yeah.
Historian, yeah.
Why is
You know what
that?
that is?
Yeah, bro.
No, because you look big.
No, I'm just trying to think about it.
Why is that though?
Bro. Like think
Because
about it.
they just
You just chatting shit, I'm guessing, isn't
He's
it?
just talking about what happened.
happened,
in
isn't
what
it?
year.
literally.
To be fair, bro, I'll say yes. I'm gonna say yes, I can't lie, bro, because I'm saying the amount of stories that must be diluted through time, like people just change the stories off, bro.
Yeah, and imagine his telling of the first
Bro.
like, things that have happened. Like people must have been like, "Bro, you knew it didn't happen like
Yeah.
that." Like, it was a bit more.
Because you know how
different.
sometimes
It was
something happens to you, you just exaggerate a little bit just to make sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bro.
add extra juice to the
like,
story.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, you know, yeah, actually, I agree with that one.
I say yeah, I say I agree
it's
with
hard
that.
to disagree with that one still.
Yeah.
Okay,
That was a good
cool.
one.
Second one. The first person to have identical twins must have been really confused.
Bro, 100%.
Bargain out. Man, so what do you mean I've got the same child?
Because I'm
twice?
assuming they probably had like
yeah.
different, like they had twins, but maybe they were different in terms of their features.
Yeah.
But then identical, you're just like, damn.
Who's this guy who looks like me, bro?
Imagine the first ever identical twin.
They might have thought it was like witchcraft or something.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like they must have
Which is
thought
which?
that is
What?
Wait, what? Which he said witchcraft and you said which is which.
Oh, no.
To be fair, that's kind of mad though.
Identical twin.
Nah, yeah, this we talk
Yeah.
about.
Because they did the same thing with like dwarves and like left-handed people.
Bro, then these burn left-handed people at the stake. I'm like, what's going on
At the
here,
stake?
man? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I know like a lot of people who's like, even if you go back to like our parents' generation,
Bro, I was gonna say the same
people
thing
like
about that.
they used to try and beat the left-handed.
Fam, yeah. People are naturally left-handed, yeah. Because it's I don't know what it is in African culture. I don't know what it is.
You're
about
not supposed to use your hand.
yeah,
innit? Use
bro.
your hand- use your
I remember
hand to
one
wipe your
time.
bum.
Oh my god, I must have tried to use my left hand to shake something with my uncle's hand. Oh god.
Yeah, the way they'll look at you like
that day, bro. I got the way my dad spoke to me that day. I don't even know if my pops, bro. I can't lie to you, bro. Chance like, you know, my dad. What's going on here, bro?
That happened to me one time. I was a youth, yeah, and I think I tried to give my mum a plate. Like, what? And the thing is, it's even worse, yeah, because if it was just your mum,
Yeah.
and it's just your family, you're just at home with your family, and it's that, yeah, they'll go off. But when there's guests,
Oh,
Right.
don't embarrass me, or don't
bro,
embarrass
she
me,
slapped the thing. What are you doing?
Wait, so you can't use your left for anything?
bro. Yeah.
Unless I'm in the toilet.
Yeah.
What if you're
Don't-
not using your phone, like with your left hand?
No,
This is like giving some.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
giving
yeah,
something.
So
yeah,
if
to
even
your
like come
left.
shake my hand with my, bro, you can't shake hands with left hand. You can't, bro.
What you doing?
Nah.
Because in African culture,
Use
it's
your right
considered the
hand.
hand you used
Yeah,
to wipe.
yeah. Use your right hand.
So it's kind of like disrespectful.
So they think, why are you giving me the
Yeah,
hand that used to
yeah.
wipe your bum?
Give me your
Like,
shit hand,
use
bro.
your right. Exactly, your shit hand. Literally, like, so.
Yeah, fully slapped the plate out of my hand. Don't you ever hand me something with your left hand again.
Fam, it's not even a joke. That left hand thing is not a joke in African
Nah,
culture.
bro, that's why my left hand today is so useless, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it was.
I'm fully right-handed.
It's her fault.
Fully right-handed, bro.
Your fault, mom.
Honestly.
Okay, the third one and the last one. I'm trying to think of a good one. I've got a couple here.
Mm.
We're in a day and age where our grandparents aren't the smartest people in the room.
Nah. Nah, I feel like with every generation, something's always different, so you can't really apply that knowledge.
Yeah, we're getting that.
Yeah, I'm saying that maybe back in the day, like, yeah, there would be a distance. I get what you're saying.
Age equals wisdom, basically.
Yeah, but nowadays,
I
like, I
wouldn't say
can generally learn something that they went through on my phone.
Facts.
Watch a documentary.
Well, I mean, by the way they live their lives.
I could even message one of their age mates and ask them, what happened with did. It would be weird, but I could.
What are you messaging Agnes for, bro? What are you talking about? Nah.
So are we just talking in terms of like historical events or stuff that's happened in the past, or we're talking about
the way they live.
or like experiences like that?
Yeah, experiences as well. Like you can, there's so many gurus and all these type of
Okay.
people out there who are like older than you, will tell
Yeah.
you about like different things that have happened. Even help you in the world we live in now type thing. Better than
Okay, fair.
Yeah,
your
you know,
grandparents.
low-key hear that. But, to be honest, I'm trying to think.
Like, think about all the things your like grandparents know, and then think, can that really help you in your day-to-day life?
I didn't think I
would even say just not even the grandparents, even your mum and dad, for example.
Yeah, even
like even them. There's still a disconnect with like, for example, how they live. That, for example, back then, like all you do is put your money into savings and buy your own car, like or just. But it's not the same.
It's just the age. I mean, I don't know how much older your parents are than you, in it. So like, is the I don't know the age gap between you, mans, but my parents are way older than I am, in it. So it's like the age gap, like the experiences I'm going through now. And back then is very different, isn't it? So
100%.
Like, even when my mum moved out of Portugal when she was 17, 18, got her own house and a flat here. You think I can do that?
Yeah, bro.
It's too much. It's too much. I can't live the way she lives. She can't live the way I live. Like,
yeah, to be honest, when I think about it, my parents, them man are fighting for their lives, they're like fully grinding, bro. Like, working 2 jobs, trying to do uni on the side. Dude, and me, I'm complaining about one job and one uni. I can't do that.
But even I don't know if you might watch the 90s Babies podcast, innit? Yeah, them are cold. But they were talking about how the age gap between their parents, innit?
You were there.
Bro, did you go?
Yeah,
I wanted to go. I should have gone. But yeah, that's mad though. I just clocked that. The age gap between your parents, I don't know about you, but age gap between
Mine
your
is just a year. I can't lie.
mine's I think mine's
between your mum and your
dad.
Yeah,
between your mum and your dad. Between your mum and your dad, innit? So
my mum was like better than the Virgin Mary or something. That is wild, bro.
But literally, I think mine's like 12 years or something like that. And to think about that now, if you're managing, it's crazy. It's mad.
I think
when did they meet?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Because that might be groovy.
I don't know. But
but back then it wasn't really groovy.
no, to be fair, I think
no.
12.
You get what I'm saying? Though.
12.
No.
They don't have the same view.
I mean, I think they got married a year before I was born, innit?
They don't have the same view as we do now.
So I think my dad's around 40 or something like that. So and then 12 years, my mum was like 20. So I mean, it's a bit mad
That
though.
could run.
But nowadays,
28.
yeah, but that's a bit. It's a bit brazen,
Yeah, but it's wild any way you look at it.
Yeah.
If it gets younger, it's wilder.
So if you're telling me now,
it's like,
if you're telling me now, my future, I'll be 40. How old is she right now?
14.
It's mad. It's mad. Bro, it's crazy, fam. Do you know what I mean? So it's like
For me, it's only like 2 or 3.
I don't know what it is. It's mad. It's mad.
14.
Bro,
You'll end up in my
younger.
dad. Oh, she'll be like, what, 9?
Yeah, should be 9.
That's crazy,
Astaghfirullah.
It's mad. But
Yeah,
yeah, when I clocked that, when I heard that, I was like, oh, shit. Oh, fuck. That's
I
true.
think my parents are like 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah, which is like...
Maybe
compared to that.
Maybe just gone 18. Maybe just gone 18. I don't know, bro. But
Wait, your parents is 12, you say?
12. I think like 12, 11 or 12 years between them two. Yeah, something like that. It's mad.
Your dad has some different type of wisdom.
Bro.
Compared to your mum.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
I guess that's a compliment.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have to take that. I can't lie to you. I don't have to take that, so I'm gonna just leave it there, bro.
That's a compliment.
Listen, he's throwing a lot of words at me.
Yeah,
I don't understand
Disrespect.
Exactly.
I'm dead.
That is hilarious.
The Tinder Swindler. We spoke about it a bit off mic.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I haven't watched it, but I've seen.
I've not watched it as well.
I've seen
memes on Instagram.
I've seen memes on it. I've seen like a breakdown on it, and I've heard other people talk about it. So I've basically watched it.
I've seen the whole thing.
Okay,
let me break it down for you guys.
Cool.
So basically, let me tell you how the documentary portrays it, not just like what obviously happened. So what this guy would do, you'd meet like 28-year-olds. They're about
how old is this guy?
40.
No, I don't know how old he was.
To be fair,
He's in a toilet cafe.
because the guy does identity fraud. I genuinely don't know how old this guy is. But he's around their age as well. So what he'll do, he'll meet like women like who have jobs, who are like working, have good credit, and
that's vital. I can't like good credit. Vital.
Yeah, for this story is vital. So what they would do is they'll start talking. They'll meet on Tinder, obviously.
Okay.
And they'll start talking. And then it'll be that same day they start talking. He'll be like, "I'm here. Come see me."
And they would go.
Like a dance, yeah.
They'll go. And then they'll just keep.
What's this?
And then
wait,
what? And then
can I stop you there?
Go,
Just
go.
to ask a question. Have you guys ever been on Tinder?
No.
I've been on Hinge for a bit.
Did you ever meet someone same day?
No.
Okay, cool.
That's different.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's what.
Okay,
Same day is
continue.
crazy, bro. That's mad.
So yeah, they would meet on the same day, and then what you would do is like treat them out. take them out, take them to somewhere nice, maybe put them on a yacht, private jet, whatnot.
Wow, experience.
So then they'll keep talking. He'll just be like love bombing them, like saying, "Oh, I love you. I love you. I can't wait to see you."
After a day.
It would be literally like after a month. They'll be like
Even a month for love. Love is a strong word.
Red flag. You know, when you're at the airport, you say red.
When you watch it, you'll be like red flag. Red flag.
Anytime he says red flag, I'm just gonna do this.
So yeah, like he would just be like sending them lovey-dovey messages, and then what also would happen is because he travels a lot, he'd be like, "Oh, come to if you're here, I'll meet you like," and he would just use his private jet to like fly around, meet people, take them to parties, do all this like high fashion, all this type of stuff. And for one woman, he said, "Oh, let's move in together, London." This is after like a month and some change. So yeah, so they move in. Yeah, actually, just before that,
I need to watch this shit.
She had he has a baby mum, and then this
separate thing we met on Tinder as well.
No, he has a separate woman that he allowed his new girl to meet. And
what kind of shit is this?
It was wild. Hey, even when I saw
it, miss my baby. What's going on here?
No, but they weren't really together. But the way it made it look is like, oh, I'm taking care of my family. So they all took the private jet together, and then the baby mum even told the girl, like, he's a really great guy. He takes care of us. She was a part of this whole operation. Yeah, she was a part of the scam as well.
She must be, bruv.
And then, so they keep going. So let's say 2 months have passed, right? So then the guy will be like, he'll just send a message, right? And it'll just be a random message. Let's say it'll be at 2 a.m. It'll be one of his bodyguards just bleeding. He'd be like, "Baby, my enemy's after me. And then the woman will be scared. When I say the woman will be scared.
So who's after her, like him?
No, because his identity was he's the son of a billionaire, innit? Oh. So what she's thinking is, oh, they're trying to get him because he's the son of a billionaire.
Okay.
So what they'll do, so what would happen was you say, "Oh, my enemy's after me."
My enemies.
And then like he'll have like a shirt with blood on it. He'll have his bodyguard. His bodyguard had like a head bruise. It was funny.
My enemies after me,
bro. So then after that, the woman will be like, "What do you need from me?" And he's like, "Listen, I can't really pay for anything in my name because they're tracking that down. They're tracking my credit cards, whatnot. Oh, wow. I need you to pay for a couple things for me, so just so I can, get around. Don't worry, I'll pay you back straight away."
How are they tracking this? You the police? You the FBI?
Bro, this is mad.
Like, so yeah, that's what they were doing. So he was getting them to pay for things, so like he could like move around without anyone knowing, type of thing, like under a different name and whatnot.
Bro, do you know what I didn't realize? No. Is it too late to say spoiler alert?
Oh, bro.
No, but I said I was giving a break,
man. If you're still listening,
okay, cool. I'll put spoiler alert in the description.
Alright, cool.
So yeah, they would she would.
But you don't want to get spoiled.
Yeah, this guy's used to taking private jets, all this high fashion life. So he's like, I just need like 30 bags. So can you help me out?
30 bags, yo.
But he in her mind, that's her boyfriend. Like, of course, like obviously it's not a course thing.
Yeah, I mean,
but she thinks, oh, he's just gonna pay me back. Yeah. He's doing all this high fashion, all this type of stuff. He can afford it. So she would do, she'll take out a loan. There's like payday loans or there's quick loans. She'll take like a loan of 30 bags, and then he'll be like, "Oh, thank you, I love you, and then he'll pay. He said he'll pay her back in like a week or so. And then like he would keep asking type thing, and then one day like she was like, "No, I don't want to do it anymore. Like I'm a bit worried. They're really after me."
He keep asking for loans.
Like it got up like 9, and so it was like 9 loans of like 30 bags. So if you want to do the math, it was a lot. It was a lot of money.
Total of 27,000. Wait,
no,
270,000.
270.
I thought you said 3K.
It's 270.
That's mad.
So yeah, he just kept doing it, and then after a while, what did he do? Oh yeah, so what he did was let's say she took out 270. He said, he sent her like a bank statement. "Oh, I'm gonna send you 300. I'm gonna send you 300 bags for all your service in my time of need, whatnot. So obviously the girl's getting gassed. Yeah. So a week passes. She checks her online banking. I'm still at 270 bags debt. checks it again and again and again and again. And she's calling, because what he usually does is like he calls her every day, messages her bare. But now it's
swindled,
his distance. So yeah, he just kept doing that, and then after a while, like she just realized I've been generous.
That is mad.
So you see this, yeah? How many? 9 times.
And this was just one girl.
The thing is, he's smart. He's smart because people, like, if you get finesse one time, yeah, you just stop cut contact.
Yeah.
This guy's still chatting to this girl like, oh yeah, I'm gonna.
And what made it worse is because he's been doing it to loads of girls. Yeah. When all the girls came together, they realized he just sending the same messages to all of them. Like, it wasn't.
It's a copy and pasted, bro.
When I say it was literally, in the documentary, they literally put the messages and it was just the same thing over and over. And he even did this to like a girl he called a friend. So one time he took this girl on a date.
Where a girl he called his friend?
Like, they were friends. Like, there was no romantic anything. Yeah. So he did the exact same scam to a girl he called a friend. So yeah, he showed her all those pictures. Oh, they're after me. And she's like, yeah, sure, I'll give you the 50K. But do you know what was funny about her? She was like, yeah, you know, I'm an independent woman. When I'm dating, I don't really want a guy I want a guy on my level or more. So when she saw him, she was like, she was open to the friendship because at first, like, she went on a date with him. Nothing romantic happened. And then they just stayed in contact, stayed friends, whatnot. And then he ended up finessing her.
That's mad.
So I don't stay friends with anybody.
So this is a real, like, story. This actually happened.
Yeah, this actually happened.
And what happened to the Donny? Is he still living like...
He went to prison for like 2 years. He's out now, but he went to prison for like 2 years.
2 years just for...
He destroyed lives.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's
when you do the maths, how much is that a year in prison? Because he swindled millions, innit?
Yeah, I think it was 10 million at the end.
Look, he's probably thinking it's worth it. Those 2 years were life for me, bro.
And Will's...
2 years for 10 million?
He doesn't keep the money, though.
No, but he has a business now where he charges people for, like, I don't know, like business consultancy or whatnot.
Oh, okay.
So he's earning bread off that. So he's basically back at his
let's be real, they probably haven't found all the money. Do you know what I mean? You know,
yeah, I mean, if you're mad, you have to be smart where you put it, I guess, innit? Like, so you can't trace the money in it. So
all I'm saying is, yeah, that guy hit a lick. I'm not condoning that, but I'm just saying he hit a lick.
No, he didn't hit a lick because a lick is like, it sounds like it's one thing. He was but he was like making these licks type of thing.
Yeah, that's true.
But my question is he not just a male gold digger?
Ooh, we're gonna ruffle some feathers here, aren't we?
Because if you think about it,
was he going straight for rich women though?
It wasn't really.
You can't be asking this of someone who works in Tesco.
It was just good. It was just women with good credit type thing. So you know, payday loans.
Because they're just taking our loans in. It's not their actual own money.
I don't think that's really gold digging though.
No, but it is technically.
No, because you just have good credit.
No, but
but like
he's getting the money. The money is the gold digging part.
Yeah, but it's not like he actively.
He was.
He did. Yeah. Okay.
So what's the difference between him and like a female gold digger?
Well, he's not having sex with anybody, innit? Female gold diggers are laying it down.
But he was with his girlfriends. He was.
Yeah, no.
He was chopping.
Was he
chopping and chopping, bro?
Oh, was he still chopping? Oh,
yeah,
fair enough,
bro. I was chopping both ways.
So man's chopping and anybody. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. You could say he's closer to a gigolo. Yeah. Maybe.
But like with female gold diggers, like if a man was to take out a loan, do all of this type of things, we'll kind of be like, bro, like what's wrong with you? Yeah. But with the other way, I don't know, it was weird.
To be fair, on socials, he was getting a lot of like, especially from women, he was getting a lot of like, women are posting, I can never do this, I can never do. Yeah. Bruv, you know, it's a lie, bruv. You know how he finished, bro?
Because the UK girls who take out like cars and all that type of stuff.
Who was it that was saying that they took out a rollie for my man and he didn't pay? Was it, it was Tion and that girl.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh shit, yeah.
So don't be saying, oh, that can never be me. Oh, I can never get swindled.
You don't know Lani, good is it? Yeah, this guy's off socials.
No, sorry, Lani, good. That's
hey, better apologize now.
I'm gonna leave that.
Yeah, she bro. That's a whole other thing.
Yeah, that's a whole other topic. But yeah, like,
but yeah, see, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why, but it's more common than we think.
What?
Like, as in, like, people asking the people that they're seeing to borrow money or like get this out in their name, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because
I get you, yeah, but
it's a bit weird.
Do you know what it is? I just feel like it's mad for somebody, even after a month or a month and a bit, for you to have that much trust in somebody to take a loan out.
Not gonna lie, when I was watching the documentary, I was like, this woman's desperate. You know?
Yo, but you're stupid, bro.
Apparently,
What the
she
fuck?
was on Tinder for 7 years.
Yeah, like 1,000.
7.
And she said after the whole saga, she was like, yeah, I still believe in love. I'm going back on it. Like it didn't stop me. I was straight back
And
even
then
after the situation.
Yeah, and this is what I mean. What was the demographic?
But like, if you don't say,
What?
bro, I
I
can't.
think
Lie.
she was Swedish. I think so.
Is she physically? Is she
I was gonna
attractive?
say, yeah.
Because I can't lie to
Look,
you.
they were decent.
7 years, bro.
Yeah,
if you,
I don't
if
think
you haven't
that
hit a
could
lick
work.
on Tinder in 7 years, like what are you doing?
That's very true.
That's
Yeah.
mad.
It's not the algorithm. Can we update
There's
still done in
not-
7 years?
It's not the algorithm. It can't be the
Nah,
algorithm,
bro.
It's
You need to
mad.
expand your horizons, bro. Unless
And he wasn't
like-
even from the same place as her. That's what made it interesting.
Oh, that's even wild. So he wasn't even from the neighborhood.
No.
That's crazy, fam.
Oh, to be honest, Tinder for 7 years, and then you've come out on the documentary, and then you've gone and said
Kinda
that
simmer
you're gonna go
down.
back on Tinder.
Does he speak on the documentary? Like, is he?
No,
he doesn't.
no,
It's just around him, innit?
No, he said he was going to sue them, in fact.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
That's just wait. So I'm still rattled on Tinder for 7 years.
It's
You might have
mad.
to become one of the board members,
Bro.
Nah, big man thing.
I'm dead.
That's it, yeah.
Is
This is true though.
Bro.
Even
They'll give you the first crop of bed.
Yeah, bro.
Let you beta test them. No, that's wild.
Try out some new
Fam.
features in the app, bro.
But yeah, he was basically gold digging, I guess.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah,
I think it has
yeah.
has
But-
to be said.
Do you think you could ever like ask?
No.
for money.
Yeah.
No.
My pride is too high, bro. I can't lie, man. Even these, me and my parents, I don't ask my parents for money no more at all, bro. I can't even do that no more, bro. Especially now I'm working, there's no, but I don't.
Yeah.
Even if I was even desperate, I would find it even hard to go and ask for money. I can't lie, bro. I don't know, man. It's just a pride thing, I guess, but.
What are you doing?
No,
'Cause
I'm also prideful as well, and I'm stubborn. I can't like going up to someone and say, "Please, money, please." I can't. Even with my mum, I've stopped.
Bro, even.
Please.
Let's say even your girl, you can't, I don't think you really ask your girl for money, even.
Well, okay, actually, yeah, that's even better. What would
my
you do?
God.
Because you're the only person in the
Yeah,
relationship.
she was asking you.
That's
like,
making bread.
Yeah, if my card declines, I have to find a way to pay back that same.
Oh, bro,
Yeah,
that's
100%.
mad.
That is
Yeah,
I need to get the money.
That's
out
the
of the
only way. That's
So
the
it's
only way.
especially women, yeah. Women are petty as well. Like if
Oh.
no, bro,
Man charged that.
bro,
Man
I
said-
do this a lot on our podcast. I always go onto women on our podcast, so it's
Yeah.
normal for me. But it's like I feel like
he's sexist.
I'm not. I'm just racist.
Charged
But
this.
Subtle.
if you ask your woman for money and she gives you money, bro, the whole time she has one up on you. Like she'll be like, oh,
She has that loads of certain
I swear I gave you money. Well, where's my money? Oh,
Do you know this? I don't
Bro.
think it would even be something like that. It would be one of these ones where you're arguing. But that's why I had to
yeah,
give
that's what I'm
50
saying.
pound
They'll use an
last week.
argument. They'll use an argument, bro. It's like
And the thing is, as a man, you would never like think.
that will hurt my heart, bro. I can't lie,
You
bro.
never think about to say something like
Bro,
wild, bro.
It's mad because
That's what I'm saying. I think
But actually, to be fair, it's different because that'll be corny of us.
very corny. Yeah,
very.
That's why I pay for your nails. But wait, what?
bro, what?
You said you wanted
You're
to.
my
bro.
bro.
You're right.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like, I'll never spend money and then like throw it back in someone's
Yeah.
face.
That's just dumb.
Yeah.
Because for me, that's just weird. Like, that's weird. Why did I spend it in the
In the
first place?
it's
Yeah.
me. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's-
It means that you never really wanted to spend it in the first place. You're
Like,
just
you was
doing it
forced
for
to do it.
you're doing it for brownie points.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think that's
But no, I feel is there a thing where like when women spend money on guys, it's more of like, oh wow, she spent money on him. But when
Yeah,
guys
but
spend
when
money
it's-
on
it's
girls,
like
it's
the
like,
cash, like,
oh,
you're
we're
supposed
supposed to.
Yeah,
Do you know
so
what I mean? So there's that as well, innit?
But to be fair, I'm not really upset with that. Like, that's
nah.
just
I'm
like,
not upset, but I know one
It's just the
damn
hand that we were
thing. I'm
dealt
definitely
with.
not taking out a loan. Mm-mm.
Yeah, no
Home
loans.
loan,
No, I
loan.
can't afford you. We can't date. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
Okay, but what's
Exactly.
too much though?
Huh?
If they ask for money from you, what's
What's
too
the figure?
much?
If you're gonna put a figure,
Just saying no loans. So I'm guessing you're not hitting like 20k
A bill.
a day.
a bill is
A bill is probably too much, you know.
a bill.
No, actually. No, because a bill.
When's she paying it back? That's the important question.
Yeah,
no, I
actually,
always
that's very
ask,
true.
when am I getting this money back? When somebody else
And you see,
when am I
with
getting it
me, yeah, whenever I loan money to anybody, yeah, I always say, listen, tell me when you can actually pay. I'm not saying I want it by Monday or the second week of the. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You tell me when you're comfortable with paying it back. Even if you tell me, like, bro, if it's you, for example, and you say, oh, like, Miz, I need a bill and I'll pay you back in June. All right, cool. You pay me back in June.
yeah,
I don't really care.
Fairs,
As long as you tell me when you're gonna pay it back, that's fine.
Me
You
as
stick
well.
to it.
If you give me a date, if something happens on that date, just tell me. told me.
But
don't air me.
it's
Don't do nothing.
sometimes it's just a coincidence. Like, oh wow, this happened on that day. He's first paying back. Like, okay, it's them ones there. Like, oh, you happen to get run over by a car on that day. You're supposed to pay back. Okay.
No.
All right.
Excuses. You only have one. I'm only giving you one benefit of the doubt.
What? Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know if I can say this because
We'll have to bleep someone.
Do you know when you question yourself? You know, you probably shouldn't say it.
Alright, cool. So there's been a time where I've loaned this guy money, yeah, and it's a thing where he's like, let me hold, what was it, 40 or 50? And bear in mind, these are before I had this job in it, when I was just doing the stadium stuff in it.
Okay.
So you know, it wasn't really cool. And I was like, Ish, bro, when are you gonna pay me back? Because it's not light. You know what I mean? It's not light.
It's not light.
He said, alright, bro, 2 weeks.
Okay.
So, alright, cool. 2 weeks. Bust it to him. So I saw him there on the snap, doing the enjoyment. You know what I mean?
Of your money, bro.
Yeah, because that's what it was for, innit? Like you needed the money to be there in the enjoyment with everyone else. You get it? Cool. So I was like, alright, yeah, whatever. Let him enjoy. Blah blah. I even popped up saying, yo, bro, you're looking just
just to make sure you're here, bro.
Let him know
you're here, bro. Let him know you're still watching, bro.
2 weeks came, and I don't say anything. Yeah, I always wait for the person. If there's something issue, come to me. Do you get it? Cool. 2 weeks came by now, and I'm looking.
It's not alright.
It's Monday. Check my you know, Monday got to check. Cool. I said, alright. This was like one of my guys. So it's a thing where it's like when I see him, yeah, we'll speak and that in do you get it? He doesn't say nothing. Thursday, it's come. That's like almost 2.5 weeks. I'm like, okay, bro. What go on for the peas? Do you know what I mean? I know my bank. I just updated the app. It's you know what I mean? It's the latest iOS. I know it's fine.
And I know you only have this card, so it's not set to my other cards.
Yeah. He said, "Oh, bro, I forgot. So you know, next week, yeah, like Monday, safe." So alright, cool. Benefit of the doubt as usual. Yeah. Monday came again. I didn't say anything. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Saw him as usual. Cool. This was in school as well, so it's not even like you can't escape. You can't escape.
You can't escape this one. You
cool.
Can't escape.
Thursday's come again now. Big man, the piece is not there. And you see, me, I don't like to nag. Even if I'm in debt. Someone's in debt to me. Yeah. I don't like to nag because I know how that is on the receiving end. Yeah. Like, bro, Monday. What happened? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on for real?
Oh shit!
And he said, bro, I actually forgot I didn't, you know, I'm paid. Bro.
Forget again, right? You got many shits, bro. You better to get that checked out.
I said, bro, if you haven't been paid or there's something I need to pay for, just say it. Yeah. You get it. Yeah. If you're delaying it for three times or whatever, but you're giving me reasons, at least I know that okay, cool. There's a reason behind it. But if you're not saying anything. Just grinning teeth, acting as everything's calm. Do you get it?
Trying to finesse me, bro. That's pretty much that's what you're trying to.
Moral of I end the story. I didn't end up getting my money back, but I knew. You know when you make a mental note, this person is blacklisted from the Bank of Mids. You get it? Yeah, I feel you. Them ones there.
Bro, I just avoid that whole situation of loaning money. I don't do it. If you ask me, I'll sorry,
I can't do it.
Well, for anything, for me anyway, if it's amount of money that I'll be upset if you didn't give it back, I'll do it, bro. Like, it might sound like stingy or it might look stingy, but
I just can't do the loaning thing. I can't lie to you, bro.
It depends on the person.
Yeah. That depends on how desperate they are as well.
You have to do a quick credit search, like in your head. Like you have to go back and think, okay, I've chilled with this person. How has this person acted with money? Do you get it?
True, bro. With certain man, I used to just obviously back when I school and £1 and £2 was quite a lot. I'll give. You know what? Yeah, man. Here's your McDonald's, whatever. Never got the money back. So when they need the big money, I'm like. Yeah,
exactly.
Because if you can't pay me back then, how? What are you telling me to pay me
if you can't give me £1.
And in school, do you man get allowances and that?
Well, from my parents.
Yeah.
No, I was fortunate to just ask and I got it.
So how much? Oh, swear.
I'd get like school dinners in it, but I'd get like what £25 a week or something like that.
£25 a week?
Or £20 a week or something like that. Because our school dinners were high. I went to a grammar school and our school dinners were expensive, bro. Can't lie, bro.
Wait, how much for the dinners?
I don't remember.
Man's eating hors d'oeuvres and
mine was like £3.
What for a week? Or for
no,
a day?
£3 per day.
You can't live on.
About to say, bro.
£3
a week.
You can live on £3 a week. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to get £5.
No, you will survive, but you won't live. You won't be living.
I used to get £1 every single day.
To go to school.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that, man.
That's mad.
And then what I'd do is
That's 2 packs of Warriors.
sometimes yeah. What I'd do is that sometimes I'd stack. So Monday to Wednesday I wouldn't use it. And then on the Thursday
Someone's just growling in class, bro. Like, someone's growling in class.
on like a Thursday, I would have £4. You get it? So then it's like, alright, cool. I can treat myself to like 2 wings and chips. 4 wings and chips, a little drink. That's £2, and I have a little something left over. Do you get it? So.
I hear you.
£25, damn, that's...
Man, like 20, 25 or something like that, bro. But
yeah. Wait, that's secondary, innit?
secondary school, yeah.
Okay, that was, my £5 a week was up until like year 8.
Yeah, mine was like
and then it upped to like £50 a month.
So when did you stop getting money during school, like from your parents? What would you say? When did you stop getting money? I think for me it was like after year 11, probably.
Also, when you went to sixth form, like you had to supply that yourself.
Well,
most of the time it was.
Yeah, I'd say sixth form.
And after year 12.
Yeah, because I got my first job when I was in year first year before the summer before sixth form. That's when I got my first job. So after then I didn't really ask.
Yeah, I think
much,
my first year in sixth form, I was sort of my mum gave me allowance in that, but then because I did year 12 again.
Oh, okay.
That second time.
Yeah.
That's when I started working doing like the stadium work and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. And then mum was like, yeah, well, shoot, my job's over. You know what I mean? You got this every other week, so yeah, it was kind of blessed.
I know this.
Oh, bro.
And I told you because we did a Valentine's.
You must know about this, bro.
About what?
Fucking hell.
Yeah, we did a Valentine's episode on Thursday.
Oh, is it?
So I was like, nah, we're not talking about that. So I was like, you know what, it's only right that we speak about it today.
I'll just give a brief introduction to what happened.
How the fuck do you know?
Bro, I don't
do you
care.
know, do you know who Kurt Zouma is?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So a video on, was it Instagram or Snap?
Yeah, I think it was on Snapchat. Yeah.
It was on Snap and then it just got leaked out everywhere.
Yeah.
Of Kurt Zouma dropping his cat like on the house, like in his house, innit? Like dropped it, like kicked it in it. Like, why is man laughing, bro?
Why are you laughing?
Why is man laughing? He kicked it in it.
Volleyed his cat.
No, he didn't volley it. Like he dropped it on the floor and like he just kicked it.
Nah, yeah, he did. He didn't volley it.
Yeah, he didn't volley it. Nah, that would have been mad. And then he was like chasing around his cat. Yeah, and then.
Bro. Why are you laughing?
No, I'm laughing. I'm laughing at the end because at the end, it's not funny, but it's like, what me and my man do this? You get it? So like the
RSPCA are gonna take
So at the end of the video, he started slapping his cat. Like when I say slapping his cat, it's like you know when you're slapping a child.
Like it's like a human.
Like it was actually very like I was talking. I don't know, What made it kind of funny at the first time I saw it is because obviously he's French. Yeah. And he was like sort of shouting at the cat in French, innit? Yeah. So it was like he was shouting at it. I was thinking, what the hell is this guy doing? And then I watched it again. I said, this guy is mad. Like, why the hell is he doing this to this cat?
I can't lie to you. I didn't watch the video because I don't like watching that shit in it. So, but I saw pictures in that, and you could, bro. I didn't actually watch the actual.
Do you know
video
what it is? I was saying that if the video had cut before he slapped the cat, I don't think it would have been that bad.
No,
you see when he kicked it, because he didn't like booted it. Do you know what I mean? It was like he was just flinging it to the other side. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I was like, when
it was a bit more. Than
I can bring it up. Hold on.
I haven't seen
it. Do you want to watch it? I don't know.
This guy's gonna be watching that. I saw my mum busting up earlier. Bro, you ain't innocent.
I don't get it.
Well, might as well talk over whilst I load it up.
But yeah, so he was given a 250k fine for that.
Yeah, I know that.
And people are upset about
him.
About him getting fired because some people are saying he should be sacked.
But I think
for West Ham, which is a drag.
No,
some people are saying this is like the FA picking and choosing what they really care about.
Fam, as soon as I saw 250k, I was like, what? Something a bit sticky here, bro. 250. Bro, but people get fined less for racism, bro. That's my problem with it.
Yeah, way less.
That's my only issue with it, innit?
Yeah, okay.
Because cool. Fair enough, what he did was wrong, innit? But
so this is the video, yeah. You don't really need the sound. Do you need sound?
They don't need this sound.
Okay, cool. So this was the video. As you can see.
We're gonna put a clip of this.
He's got a cat, and then he just did that. He just pushed to the other side, isn't it? Cool.
That was. It wasn't. The way you made it sound like it was like that.
Wait, is that Zouma doing that?
Yeah. Now that I've seen it again, I need to reevaluate.
He booted it. Rebooted that cat.
He booted his cat still. And then. Yeah. he's like chasing his cat around. Fuck.
Oh, this cat is. That is you. That is you that was holding the cat.
I don't know who it was. Maybe.
Brother, what the fuck are you doing?
But yeah, nah.
See, I haven't actually seen that. I've only seen like.
To be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie to you. It is serious because obviously, like, it's animal cruelty.
cruelty,
Do you
yeah.
understand? And like, even though like I was kind of, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first saw it, yeah, I was low key busting up at the first part, innit?
I mean,
but then the
when
second
you
part,
think
when you
about
deep it,
when I saw the second part, I was like, you know what I mean? I was like,
It's not right, man. It's not right.
yeah. And one thing I will say, yeah, is that yes, he should be punished. Yes,
100%.
yes, he should have like some sort of fine and sanction, or whatever. But 250k,
Yes,
you know,
bro.
that's the biggest fine out of all these footballing crimes.
For real.
100%. I mean, when I say footballing crimes, I'm not talking about like the.
Is that a fact, or did you just?
No, big man thing actually is. The only thing that comes close is when FIFA fined. Or was it Hungary for racism? And that was 18k, and that was to a nation.
See what I mean, bro? This just stinks of racism to me, bro.
100%.
Just not.
And
That can't be the second biggest. Suarez got bigger fans.
Nah, Suarez
He got
got.
8
I think Suarez got 30k or something like that.
you know,
or 25k.
he got like 8k or something like
Did
that.
he?
No, he got an 8-game ban and 3k or something like that. It was something light. I know it wasn't anything close to 200.
Yeah, I know that's for a fact. It wasn't.
It's probably closer to
Wait,
18.
you're talking about the UK, innit?
Yeah,
Okay,
Nice,
I'm just
man.
kidding.
like it's actually ridiculous. And when you even go into things like Suarez or whatever, the guy was actually like openly racist,
Yeah.
and he bit 2 players on
Bro,
2 different
bro,
occasions.
Bro.
Yeah, the country, it was actually Romania.
Was
Romania,
okay.
sorry.
And there was, it was 40k.
40k, is that euros or sterling?
Yes, it's pounds as well.
Okay, cool, yeah, 40k. But can you see, like,
That's mad.
40k to a nation and 250k to a person? You can see the.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Do you know what I mean?
It's crazy.
It's gonna affect the person
Bro,
much more,
way
and that's
more.
not me saying that he doesn't deserve to be fined.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're not saying that of course, what he did is wrong, clearly.
Yeah.
Like, there's morally
So-
wrong, just wrong in general.
They were just
But-
saying that it was 2 weeks' wages because he gets 125 a week.
A week, innit?
But even that, I'm sorry.
Roy Keane was given 150k fine.
For what?
For,
He's done a lot of things in his past. I'm not gonna lie to you. Rocky is a menace.
he
bro.
he basically said in his biography that he intended to injure a player.
And he got fined for that.
Yeah. Alfie Holland.
Oh yeah, that.
I used to think about Wayne Rooney trying to injure John Terry. That
Yeah.
that thing where he was changing his boots off. Imagine man trying to change his boots half time, put a longer metal studs in.
And John
and
Terry
John Terry had a hole in his fucking foot, bro.
John Terry was fined for his racism to Antoine
Antoine
Ferdinand.
Ferdinand.
For how
Yeah.
much?
220k.
220k.
Yeah.
When was that?
That was like 2012, innit? Or 2011?
2011. Yeah.
2011.
Okay, cool.
And was banned for 4 games.
But even
Banned
still,
for 4
bro.
games.
But did he get dropped by Adidas? Adidas dropped Zouma, bro. These old sponsorship, they dropped him.
But at
bruv.
the same time, companies are I'm gonna have to bleep these days.
Yeah,
Like,
they are.
back in the day, something like that could happen, and we can still be like even Suarez. We like all of us in this room can still regard that he's one of the greatest
Oh,
strikers
of course,
we've
yeah,
ever
yeah,
seen.
no doubt.
But for example, someone like Greenwood, we're never gonna speak about him in the greatest youngsters
At
this
all.
country's ever seen.
At all, but he's
So
finished,
like nowadays, we are like,
It's
and
just-
even companies are like, when people pressure them, they'll just drop anything.
Yeah,
So,
less-
like,
they're afraid of the camp.
it's
It's,
way-
it's very
yeah.
dumb. Obviously, with the Greenwood situation, 100% you should drop him
Yeah,
because that's ridiculous.
he's finished, bro.
Suarez, they warned him, and do you know what's even mad? They actually made like their next promo campaign about the biting thing.
You're like,
So no. So you know how they have the Adidas Predator boots?
yeah.
So what they did was it was yeah.
I get
It was like a
Yeah,
GIF.
yeah, yeah.
It was like a GIF, and you can actually go on YouTube and actually look up this promo. It was a GIF where it was a thing where like the guy he was smiling and it turned into fangs. And he had like claws, and he was promoting the new Adidas. Do you know what I mean? And I think I posted it on my story on Instagram midweek because I was a bit heated. I can't lie. But yeah, it's just things like that. I'm just like,
Bro,
why do you pick and choose? You
Fam,
shouldn't be
yeah.
picking and choosing.
But my thing is, yeah, like at the end of the day, as a black person, when I look at these type of situations, I feel like with racism, not that to say they don't know what racism is, but like there are levels to racism, yeah. And to them, the level that they're at, they're thinking, well, we're not killing any black people, and we're not making them slaves. So it's not that.
Agree.
So it's like, even with the Zouma stuff, I don't expect like the FA to actually give a damn.
No,
Sorry, with the Suarez thing, I misspoke. Okay. With the Suarez thing, I don't expect them to actually give a damn because they're just thinking. I mean, he bit him.
If basically if that Suarez situation happened now, where all the spotlight is and they're doing the whole.
I think it would be worse.
100%. Yeah. 100%. But
even still, like,
it's just ridiculous.
And let's be real, Suarez had an amazing career after that.
Yeah,
Went to play for Barcelona.
Yeah.
I swear he's like one of their top scorers.
The guy won Champions League. The guy was part of the
now he won with
Atletico in the world.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Bro.
Like it's actually quite crazy.
So I have a personal vendetta against Suarez, anyway, bro, for no reasons.
Handle good.
For known reasons. But
no, but it's just like I'm with the whole fine and stuff. I understand, but let's make it somewhat consistent.
Yeah, but that's why I'm not really I would like it to be in an ideal world. I want it to be consistent, but at the end of the day, in this world, like, as black people, we have to ask for civil rights. We have to ask to be treated like human beings.
Exactly.
So I don't expect.
Do you know what's even mad?
To be, I expect to be treated like a human.
That's sad though that the expectation has gone that low.
But it's been that low. It's just that our standard of living has increased, so we kind of just move on with. We just deal with it.
100 years to get civil rights, and that's civil rights.
Yeah. No, that's for us to ask for civil rights and not to laugh us out the door.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like,
and this is what. I don't know if you have to bleep this, but this is what I was saying. It's kind of mad with this world because look at how fast transgender people and gay people got their rights and their stuff in there. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it kind of goes to that Dave Chappelle stand up.
Yeah.
His last one, like, it's not really them that's the problem. It's more so the fact that as human beings. It's still like black are the lowest. Like
it's the 100%. value you put on them in comparison to
exactly because if you think about it, bro, I'm not gonna say anything where it's like like gay people don't know what it's like to suffer or whatever. I'm not gonna do the whole suffering Olympics because it benefits no one. Do you know what I mean? Suffering is suffering. End of. Yeah. We should treat it somewhat the same.
And it's relative as well, to who's suffering what.
Exactly. Like obviously there's like a different. You know what I mean? But you should treat it the same. Suffering is suffering. It doesn't matter who it is or what it is. Do you get it? But when you think about the timelines of what has happened and what's led into getting people's attention, whatever, when it comes to black people's things, and it just feels like, bro, 10 years ago, when you're hearing about pronouns or whatever, you wouldn't
give a shit.
That's 10 years ago, bro. If I told you that a singer couldn't go on stage and say that, yes, I'm proud to be a woman or a man.
Did you see that?
And she get backlash.
Adele thing. Adele went on the Brits. Well, the Brits happened was it a few days ago now? Or
like a week ago.
So she went on stage, collected her award, and said, "I'm proud to be a woman," like that.
Yeah,
and she got absolutely slayed on social media.
It's supposed to be a gender neutral award, so it was just artist of the year, not female artist or male artist.
Someone said because she's not fat anymore, they stopped protecting her.
100%. No. Big man thing. It's probably big man thing.
Because she used to be the face of like that whole.
The bigger girl. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, so why can't she go on stage and say I'm proud to be a woman? It doesn't make sense, and she's getting so much backlash off of that.
We've always said that things are just
you see how fucked that is,
bro. It's like things are less lenient now than they were before, innit? So
no, I think a lot of people are giving a damn about things they don't really care about.
Exactly. Everyone's trying to do this pandering thing, innit? Where it's like you're not really for this, you're just doing that. You fit in with these people, you get a platform, and then you get what you really want. You get it. And I'm just. For me, personally, I'm just a bit fed up because it's like, for me, if I do anything or I say anything,
I mean that shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean that, or there's some sort of foundation behind that. A lot of people aren't doing that. They're just saying it so then they can get in.
They want to look good in the public eye, pretty much.
Exactly, like. Honestly,
this is why Wiley, bro. This is why bad people respect Wiley, bro. Because I mean, some people respect him in it, but what? To be fair, he was a bit. He was
wrong. He was
wrong for that.
Damn wrong in that situation.
But still, like the way they did to him, like remove him off all his social media platforms. For what he said.
To be fair, you can't say something that's deemed as hate speech towards them and they have all your masters. Like your manager has all your. That's dumb.
Yeah, that's dumb.
That is genuinely
that was
stupid.
That was
like
really
that's
stupid.
like, for example, someone who's white saying something racist to me and I own all their masters.
Yeah.
You think I'm taking all that stuff down, bruv? What kind of stupidness is that?
Man said delete profile now.
Exactly, like.
It's facts.
Yeah, but no, it's just dumb. Like sometimes I even say this to Jude. Like when we have been talking about topics that are similar to this, yeah, and it's like, I tend to obviously I'll speak my mind to an extent because I don't want to say something and offend someone. Do you know what I mean? I don't like offending people in general, anyways. But I'll speak my mind so I can make a point. But I'm not gonna say anything out of malice or do you know what I mean, discriminatory, whatever. I don't deal with all that shit. But it's like I don't necessarily care about this whole cancel culture or whatever because a lot of it is stupid. A lot of
it's very it lasts a certain period. After a while, people forget.
Exactly.
People forget after a while.
And I don't know who I was saying this to you, but it's kind of like you guys have watched Dark Knight Rises, right?
Oh, you've watched that.
Dark Knight, Dawn of Bane.
Yeah.
You know what happens when Batman goes and everything goes into the public court and they don't even care anymore. Guilty. They don't care. Guilty. It's kind of like that's what society's moving to nowadays.
Yeah.
Because
is that you can't have your own opinion as well.
Huh?
I feel like you can't have your own opinion.
You can't
now.
because everything is like it's freedom of speech until
you can
let me sidestep
freedom of speech up until you disagree with me.
I mean, but at the same time,
on certain occasions,
I disagree with that because at the same time, it's like, for example, let's say you say something on Twitter. The whole point is that of like people with loads of Twitter followers is that you find a lot of people who agree with you. So at the same time, you can say a lot of people will disagree, they'll cancel you, whatnot. That's why it goes to like the whole Joe Rogan like situation with him saying the N-word or whatever. At the end of the day, like he can say the N-word, and if every black listener doesn't listen to him, he's still the top podcast in the world.
100%.
So we can all say, we can't speak, but if we find all our people and they respect our opinions and they agree with us, you'll be fine. I think back in the day, someone from, let's say, Congo, for example, if they're speaking to someone who is French, a French person would be like, I do not agree with anything you're saying. You should be da-da-da. But at the same time, it's like, them saying what they're saying, it's not for you. It's not for a French person. It's for my people in my culture who understand me type of thing.
And
so I think that's kind of what we live in right now.
What you're saying with Joe Rogan, I don't even think he could be cancelled. Because he's got his own, like you said, he's got that many people that agree and respect. Do you know what I mean?
And it's not, and no one, what's it called? I'm sure everyone who listens to him agrees with his use of the N-word.
Yeah,
as well.
I don't think he has a lot of. I'm not sure he has a lot of black. His audience is very black.
I'm sure a lot of black, because I've listened to like 50 episodes.
I've not listened to
1,000.
I've listened to a few episodes, but
he's one of the. He's not like the top for nothing. He's actually hold it. But
so someone actually did a video. They actually went. I don't know what state it was in, but they went around asking people in the public like, how do you feel about the Joe Rogan thing? And obviously, like he made sure before, like, do you listen to Joe Rogan? Do you know who he is? Blah blah. And he asked a bunch of different people, all ages, all races. The only people that were actually mad about him saying the N-word stuff were just like old white people. Saying he's disgusting, he shouldn't be allowed.
That's what I was thinking. I don't think he would lose that much of audience.
Like, a lot of the black people that he interviewed that say, I listened to Joe Rogan, just like, well.
And I think that's at the same time it goes to like fake, like as you were saying, like fake empathy type thing. Like at the end of the day, I can't expect someone who's either non-black or not from our community to actually care as much about the N-word use as me.
I feel like there's
you
a lot
can
of white
you can
men.
expect it, but it's not gonna
it's not gonna happen.
It's white people screaming it more than actual black people screaming it, innit?
Exactly. It's like
they want to be like, look at me, look at what I'm doing.
I'm gonna say this as a what you call it, like a not a scenario, but I'm using it as an example. Only because I watched it yesterday. But in Everybody Hates Chris, there was an episode where he went to where he finally got into high school and he was trying to find his own clique or whatever. Yeah. He said he couldn't really hang out with the black guys or whatever. Yeah. He even tried the Justice Warriors or whatever.
Oh, his niece? Oh, when he went to a black school.
No, he went to Tataglia, the high school.
Yeah. There was only white people there.
No,
they had Hispanics. They had the smart white kids. They had the
social justice guys. In his high school, like season 4.
Oh, okay, no.
So basically, he said he even tried all the social justice, and they went to that scene where there was a lot of black people complaining about like racism and inequality, and there was a white man leading it. You've been hoodwinked, you've been misled, blah blah, and it's like that. Yeah. You can't really lead what you don't know. Do you get what I mean?
It's like, and it's also it goes to like us as men telling the women about their at the end of the day, I really don't know what it's like to be a woman.
Nah,
like I could read every book, and I'll never genuinely
never know, bro. I can never know, bro.
Like so that whenever I have like a conversation like that, for me anyway, it's like I'll say my
opinion, but really and truly is invalid.
That's
because even like if you speak to some like any woman in your life, like, and you ask them like, let's say for example, there's a corridor, there's like staircase. The way they'll look at it and the way you look at it will be completely different.
Yeah.
So it's like at the end of the day, we need to all respect that we have different viewpoints,
and we can't actually speak on other things that we don't know.
No,
Like that's great point to what Jude was saying. Like when it comes to me, I don't give my input when it comes to female situations because I don't know what it's like. Do you know what I mean? If you ask me for my opinion, I say, listen, this is based off of theory. It's no practice. Do you know what I mean? It's theory. So I'll give my opinion if you ask it, but I won't actually go out there and say, oh, women shouldn't do this or women should think like that.
Like you confirm it.
Exactly.
Like I understand type of thing.
Exactly. It's so dumb, and I'm just thinking, okay, if people are sort of making noise about that in the way where men try to talk on or give, how can I say it?
Opinions there, give their outlook or opinions or something. That doesn't really
so why can't we do that for every other sphere of life? Do you know what I mean?
That's very true. That's a good point.
It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. But I'm gonna circle back quickly to that Zouma thing and just say that what he did was wrong. But 100%. They should have the same energy for a lot of other crimes.
There's not one white guy on. I don't know who he is in it, but is it? I don't know if he's an ex-footballer or analyst or whatever. He said it's as bad as racism. And then, and he came back on his point and he was like, "Oh no, I didn't mean it."
Shut up!
I didn't. Bro.
You meant it.
That's Twitter pressure for you, bro. You got pressured on Twitter.
That's my thing. When he said, I was like, I get what you're saying. I get. You don't. They don't value black lives. That's why I'm just like.
They don't.
Do you know what's mad? Yeah. So the fact that all these brothers love animals so much, yeah. Cool. What did they compare us to?
Oh, animals.
Exactly.
No, but we were technically below animals. That's in terms of comparison.
That's even true. But
like when you look at slavery and stuff, it was like we were horses type thing.
Yeah, like go with the animals, you stay in the barn.
Like your purpose is to work for us. So it's like
it's just I hate that stuff, and I meet a lot of people that say, oh yeah, like I'm an animal lover. I love animals more than humans. Whatever. For me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I switch off from that point. I do because I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna say I'm an animal lover, and I definitely don't hate animals. I like animals. Do you know what I mean? I really do. However, I can't relate to a cat or a dog. Do you know what I mean? Like, how can you say that? It's like me saying, James, I don't rate you, but you see that mouse over there.
No, but at the same time, I think what they more so mean is like, you know, when you domesticate like cats and dogs and whatnot, they're just there to like love you, be like a companion. Like,
it's
you know what I mean?
It's different in this country.
Their intentions are quite pure.
It's because they serve you basically. Like dogs as well. Like they're just loyal to you. It's not a thing where it's like I guarantee if dogs could speak, bro.
They'd be like, oh, this house stinks.
Like, you need to get some of this new food, man. My dog's eating pedigree. I'm eating pedigree.
Whereas like a lot of people with human beings, this like once they disagree with a human being, for some people that human beings rubbed. Like
exactly, and that's what I don't
like.
Get.
For example, I'm disappointed with what Joe Rogan said in the past.
You're not gonna stop watching this stuff.
No, I'm not. I don't even watch him like that. It's just like if he has like Dave Chappelle or something, I'll watch it. But it's like at the same time.
And to be honest with you, I actually heard...
I don't want him to die or anything.
Exactly. That's even another thing. And you know what it is? I might even sound wild saying this, but no. Wild in the sense where it comes down to my morals. It has nothing to do with like cancelable or whatever. Yeah. But you see when people say, "Oh, he deserves to die," or "He deserves to," do you know what I mean? Like. Why would you?
They're playing God in it at that point. You're trying to play God.
You want you to say he deserves to die.
When people say that, it's just like trying to make the pain either they feel or someone else feels transferred to that other person. And a lot of people, they feel like after a certain point, pain is like, no, the amount of pain this person feels is just death. That's the only way to make it equal.
Honestly, I've had this conversation with a lot of people where it's like, okay, so someone's asked me, what about Hitler? I said that guy was a very bad man. 100% he was a very bad man. But who am I to determine whether or not he lives or dies? Why should why should I be in that position?
That's the thing where as humans, we just like judging other people all the time. Like we just see something on socials, where we have to always put our opinion. Like we have to always say, "Oh, this is." I mean, it's kind of mad. We're doing podcasting, but still.
No, but judging is natural.
Judging is natural. It's a natural thing, but there's just some things that
it just saves time to judge.
Yeah.
It. Like if, for example, I look at this reel, like, oh, look the way you dress. I feel like I'll like you. The way you dress, I feel like I won't like you. Type thing. It just saves time. Type thing.
Which I understand, but. That's when it starts going to the extremities. That's when I'm like, yo,
that's when you have to.
I don't have that power. No one better have all that power. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't agree with people saying that this person deserves to die. Even if they don't like egregious crimes, I'm so sorry. Yes, lock them up for life, but to say that. They just end their life right now. Nah, I'm sorry. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not a death penalty. Man.
I'm not a death penalty person. I can understand.
To be fair, I feel like I'd only get to that point if it's personal. Like if it's personal experience to myself, I'll be like,
yeah.
Like that, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to be up to date with all of our releases. And tune into the whole episode now on Spotify and Apple.